The World Series heads to Los Angeles in this episode. The series is split 1-1 between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Angels. The Angels won Game 1 with an offensive explosion and then lost Game 2 after giving up some runs against Atlanta. This one right here is important because if we are able to take the next 3 games, we could win the series and we could win the World Series at home. Michael King is on the mound here for Game 3 as Michael Harris leads off for the Braves. Here's the 0-1, and it's hit back under the glove of King, and it's a base hit for Michael Harris to begin this game. And this was an overthrow by Trout, so maybe a little bit of nerves here in the early action of Game 3. Here's Jarred Kelenic chopping this one to Rengifo, who doesn't have a play anywhere, and both runners are in safely. So 2 runners aboard here for the Braves. That'll be rolled in air on Rengifo as Acuna goes down swinging at the sinker of Michael King, his number 1 pitch. This Braves lineup is dangerous and it's filled with dominant hitters. This one's hit past the glove of Bohm. The throw from Sean Skinner, and the Braves hold a 1-0 lead early here in Game 3 as Michael King gives up 2 hits early in this game. Matt Olson was the hero in Game 2 with a home run in that game. 2 RBIs, and he's back on the score sheet again. Here's Austin Riley now, hit the Rengifo. He flips to Neto, and it is a double play to get out of the jam. But Michael King had to work around some damage. As A.J. Smith-Shawver is on the mound for the Braves, an 11.25 ERA in the postseason. It has not been pretty, as we'll have Luis Rengifo lead off the ballgame. Rengifo goes down swinging at the circle change. We saw how we were unable to hit in the previous game. I hope we don't go back to a very poor offensive showing like we have pretty much all postseason. As Trout walks, and he's going to try and steal second. The hit and run is on as Trout's going to round second, head into third, and Trout is out trying to extend it. Mike Trout got a little too greedy, the veteran, on the hit and run, slides into second, gets up, goes to third, and is called out. As the 3-2 is hit to Ozzie Albies, he throws on the first. And that ends the first inning. 1-0, the Braves lead here in Game 3. Speaking of Ozzie Albies, he leads off and he goes down looking at the circle change to begin the second inning. The second strikeout for Michael King. As Orlando Arcia steps in now, he's going to chop this one to Neto. And it is going to be a 1-2-3 inning for Michael King. That's a great bounce back as opposed to the first inning. Here's Mickey Moniak now, 140 in the postseason. He hits this one deep to right field. Mickey Moniak again just misses a home run. We saw that in Game 1 as well. Moniak instead is going to fly this one to center field, and it will not get down as Michael Harris makes the play. Here's Patrick Wisdom now. He's been terrible in the postseason, and he's going to draw a walk. That was certainly a strike, and you think the catcher would try to appeal there. As here's Nolan Shanuel now. He's going to hit this one opposite field, and Kelenic's not going to really have to move very far. 2 away here in the bottom half of the second. As that will bring in Zach Neto, who's batting .250 in the postseason here. Here's the 1-2, and he goes down swinging at the slider. A.J. Smith-Shawver pitching pretty well early in this game. As we go top 3, Owen Miller goes down looking at the 4-seam fastball. Another strikeout for Michael King in this game. Michael Harris with the base hit to lead off the game, goes down swinging at the circle change. It's back-to-back strikeouts for Michael King. Making quick work of this Braves lineup as Kelenic will hit this one to Rengifo, and it's a base hit. Jarred Kelenic gets a board here with 2 away. And we'll see what Ronald Acuna can do. Here's the 2-1. Acuna has a base hit. Trout charging in. Kelenic's going to go first to third on this, and it's runners on the corner with 2 away. And it's the most dangerous man in this lineup. Matt Olson comes to the plate, and he goes down swinging at the circle change. Michael King got himself into a little bit of a jam there, but 3 strikeouts in the inning. As we go bottom 3 now, Luis Rengifo to the plate. A.J. Smith-Shawver, 45 pitches in, and he gets Rengifo on the 12-6 curve. 2 away here in the bottom half. As Mike Trout stands in, he is going to see a curveball, and he's going to hit it to third, and Austin Riley fields it on a hop and throws to first to end the third inning. And I got to say, the Angels have struggled at the plate so far in this game, and Austin Riley goes down swinging at the slur. Michael King racking up the strikeouts. That's number 6 on the game. As here's Sean Murphy standing in now, and he'll chop this one to Rengifo. He makes the play moving to his left, and that'll end off the top of the 4th. It's been a pitching duel so far here in Game 3. As we go bottom 4, Angels hoping for some offense. Alec Bohm stands in, and he hits this one deep to center field. Alec Bohm, it's run down at the warning track by Michael Harris. You can't get a perfect 102 off the bat. Where's your warning track power, Alec Bohm? As Mickey Moniak will stand in, 2 away, and he's going to hit this one down the line. Mickey Moniak, it is gone. A home run for Mickey Moniak, his 2nd of the World Series. He has hit 4 that look like they should be home runs. You know what? The ball does not lie. Mickey Moniak hits this one down the line, 325 feet. And the whole time I thought, this is a double, and it may even be a foul ball as you watch it again. Right down the line, and it sneaks behind that foul pole. I mean, this right here is as shallow of a home run you can possibly hit. It actually hits off of the foul pole. As this game is tied, Mickey Moniak puts us on the board, but Orlando Arcia to kick off the 5th inning is going to have a leadoff double as Skinner eventually runs this one down. But Michael King in some more trouble in this game. He has definitely run into some jams. Owen Miller will hit this one to Neto, and he will make the play for the first out. Runner stays put at 2nd. Michael Harris stands in now and hits this one to Alec Bohm, who makes the play. It's 2 away as Michael King looks to get out of the jam. Kelenic chops this one to Neto. He throws on the first, and he gets out of the jam. An excellent job by Michael King. As Sean Skinner, 2 away, and he's going to hit this one to right center field. Can it get down? It does. It's off the glove of Michael Harris. Skinner's going for 2nd, and he's in there safely. Sean Skinner, one of the best hustle players on this team, puts himself in scoring position here with 2 away, and maybe the Angels have an opportunity here to try and get a run across and take the lead for the first time in this game. Skinner with a good job, a good hustle play as Luis Rengifo stands in. Here's the 1-2 count. He hits this one to center field. It gets down, and Skinner's going to score. The heads-up hustle play by Sean Skinner pays off, and the Angels have a 2-1 lead. And now Mike Trout stands in. The pitch, and Trout's going to hit this one deep to left field. The launch angle 42 degrees, and he just missed the home run. Would have put the Angels up 4-1 as Matt Olson goes down swinging, and Michael King is working into the 6th inning here. 7 strikeouts, and he's gotten into a lot of trouble in this game, but the Angels don't really want to go deep into the bullpen for this one, and Michael King goes 6 innings, allowing only 1 run. An excellent job by Michael King. And the Braves will make a pitching change, bringing in Blade Tidwell as he faces Logan O'Hoppe, who's 0 for 2 on the game. O'Hoppe hits this one down the line, and it's a fair ball, and O'Hoppe's going to try and extend this into a double. The throw from Acuna is late, and it's a 1-out double for Logan O'Hoppe. And another scoring opportunity for this Angels lineup, and here comes Mickey Moniak. He tied this game up in the 4th inning with a shallow home run off the foul pole, and he's been a Braves killer so far in this series as he stands in 1 for 2 on the day. Here's Blade Tidwell, and Moniak hits this one very hard to center field, and this one is gone! Mickey Moniak does it again! His 3rd home run of the World Series, and his 4th home run of the postseason. 413 feet, 103 off the bat. He is becoming an Angels legend before our very eyes. And the Angels have a 4-1 lead here in Game 3. And the Los Angeles crowd is loving it. Mickey Moniak, I'm telling you, he's becoming a star. right before our very eyes, as Shanuel will get this one to fall in right field, and it's a 2-out base knock for the first baseman. And Zach Neto stands in now. He's 0 for 2 on the day, and Neto's going to hit this one to right field. Can it get down? No. Acuna makes the play, and that ends off the 6th inning. But Mickey Moniak gives us a 3-run cushion heading into the bottom third half of this game. I know that probably made no sense. The last third of this game. And we're going to bring in Eric Mott, a 5.06 ERA in the postseason, a 5 1/3 innings pitched, as Zach Neto will field this one and make the play for the first out, as Ozzie Albies is retired. Sean Murphy stands in now and hits this one to Moniak out and right, and the fly ball is caught. 2 away in the 7th inning. Eric Mott, 4 pitches, 2 outs. Here's Orlando Arcia, and this one gets past the glove of Shanuel. Moniak will field this one up against the wall. Fire in the 2nd, and Arcia is in there safely with a double. His 2nd double of the game. And he's a pretty slow base runner as well. Owen Miller will hit this one to Rengifo, and he makes the play for the final out. The Angels are 6 outs away from going up 2-1 in the series. As Sean Skinner stands in now, he is 1 for 2, and he's going to lay down the bunt down the third baseline. He's got speed, and Skinner's in there safely. Sean Skinner with a leadoff bunt single in the bottom half of the 7th as Luis Rengifo stands in. The pitch from Tidwell, and Skinner steals 2nd easily, and they actually might get Tidwell for a wild pitch on that one. Here's the 3-2, and Rengifo watches ball 4, and he'll take his base. It's 2 runners on with nobody out, and the Braves are in a little bit of trouble here. So they will go to Andrew Bellotti. We saw him in Game 1 or Game 2, but we have seen him here in the World Series so far. Mike Trout stands in the 2-2, as Trout's going to hit this one to Albies. It was the hit and run on. Skinner's going home, and he scores! Sean Skinner! This kid's incredible on the base paths. We saw the heads-up base running earlier. That resulted in him being able to come around and score, and we see it again. 5-1, the Angels lead, and Rengifo's trying to pull a Skinner move, and he's going to be called out here because he does not have the athleticism that Sean Skinner has. 2 away. Here comes the 3-1 from Andrew Bellotti, and Ohapi's going to hit this one to Olsen, who makes the play. We'll head to the 8th inning, but Sean Skinner, with the aggressiveness on the base paths, is able to give us a 4-run lead. As Eric Mott stays out, and Michael Harris will hit this one to center, and Trout's not going to be able to get there to make the play. It's a base hit for Michael Harris. He's been the most dangerous guy other than Matt Olson in the lineup, as we get the strikeout, 1 away. Here's Ronald Acuna now, the 2-2. He chops it to Rengifo, on to Skinner, Neto, and he throws this one away. We do get the play at second. We're going to bring in Tanner Scott here. He's been really good. He's been the only guy we can bring in to face lefties, and he gets Matt Olson swinging. As we head to the bottom of the 8th, up by 4, as we are 3 outs away from a Game 3 victory. And we've committed 2 errors in this game. As here's Mickey Moniak, already has 2 home runs. He's going to lay down the bunt. Austin Riley to first, and Moniak's in there safely. Moniak does not fare well against lefties, so that time he decides, I'm just going to lay a bunt down, and he picks up his 3rd hit of the game. As Patrick Wisdom will hit this one to Arcia, and it's a 6-4-3 double play. As the Angels have 2 away, as we're just going to head to the top of the 9th. Austin Riley's going to chop this one. Alec Bohm charges in, throws the first, 1 away. Tanner Scott will stay in the game here to try and finish this one out. Albies hits this one to center. Trout rushing in, and he's not going to be able to get the out, but he'll get it in. A runner on with 1 away here in the top of the 9th, and it's Sean Murphy, 0 for 3. Chops this one to Neto. Throws the second, 1 out, and Murphy's in there safely. Just too slow to try and turn 2 there. As here's Orlando Arcia. Has 2 doubles on the game, but he's going to pop this one up to Zach Neto. And the Angels have won Game 3, and they are now only 2 victories away from winning the World Series. That right there was a great job by Michael King, really, to work around a lot of damage. He gave up 5 hits, but had 7 strikeouts. Only 1 earned run, So a really good game for him. And then the lineup was not great, but it wasn't bad. Sean Skinner with 2 hits, but Mickey Moniak is the MVP with his 2 home runs. He had 9 total bases on the game. And the Angels have really turned their offense around here for the World Series, the most important series of the entire postseason. As we head to Game 4, with a win here, we could go up 3-1 in the series and have an opportunity to win the World Series at home in front of our Los Angeles fans. As we'll have John Means on the mound, and he has been one of the more underrated pitchers in this rotation. Michael Harris gets us started with a line drive to Austin Hayes, who's starting out there in left field today. And the reason we're having that change is because Sean Skinner has moved to shortstop for this game due to Zach Neto kind of struggling a little bit. So we'll have Skinner at short, and we'll have Austin Hayes get the fielding opportunities out there in left field. As John Means with 2 quick outs, and he gets the circle change strikeout of Ronald Acuna. So a 1-2-3 inning to begin this one. And Drew Hackenberg on the mound for the Braves. And this is the real reason that the Braves are not a team that I'm really scared of. When you put a guy like Drew Hackenberg on the mound, we're going to definitely look to take advantage of it. As Rengifo will hit this one to center field, and Michael Harris will be there for the first out of the bottom half of the first. Mike Trout stands in, 273 average in the postseason, and he watches ball 4. The slider misses from Hackenberg. That brings up Alec Bohm with a 213 average in the postseason, and Bohm's going to hit this one to right field. It's going to get down, and Trout's going to move to third, and it's runners on the corner now with only 1 away, and Logan O'Hoppe stands in. Up the middle, and the Angels have a quick 1-0 lead to begin Game 4 of the World Series. Logan O'Hoppe has played like a World Series MVP at the moment. Mickey Moniak's trying to become an MVP as this one's going to be hitting. It's a double play for the Braves. An excellent job by Matt Olson to turn 2. As we head to the top of the second now, John Means facing Olson, and he gets him swinging at the 4-seam fastball. 2 strikeouts for Means, who's not known as a strikeout pitcher. As here's Ozzie Albies standing in now. He hits this one to left field in foul territory, and Austin Hayes makes the play for the second out. So John Means making quick work of the Braves at the moment. Here's Austin Riley, and he goes down swinging. It's a 1-2-3 inning for John Means and the Angels. 3 strikeouts for John Means. As Patrick Wisdom stands in, that batting average is very close to going under 100. But he's going to walk this time, and it's runner on first with nobody out. And Nolan Shanuel steps in. This one is past Kelenic, and that's going to be a base hit. 2 on, no out here for the Angels as Austin Hayes stands in. And this one will get down in the gap. 1 run will score. Hayes with an RBI. Here comes the second run to the plate. Safe at the plate. It's Nolan Shanuel coming around. And the Angels have a 3-0 lead here in Game 4. Forgive my commentating. It's been pretty crappy. Sean Skinner now to the plate. 3-0 Angels lead, and Skinner, this one's through. And the runners will be held up on the corner. But runners on first and third with nobody away for Luis Rengifo. Skinner trying to take second, and he is in there safely. I'm telling you what, Sean Skinner is a beast on the base path. 19 miles per hour. His lead distance was 10.5 feet. As Rengifo will watch ball 4, and the bases are juiced for the future Hall of Famer Mike Trout. Drew Hackenberg is in some trouble. Here's the pitch. Trout hits this one to center field as Harris will be there to make the play. 1 run will score. Skinner's heading to third, and he's in there safely. 4-0 Angels lead with runners on the corner and only 1 away. And here's Alec Bohm now. Hits this one to short. Arcia on to Albies. It's a 6-4-3 double play to end the second inning. But the Angels still lead 4-0. And the Braves need some offense in a hurry, or this game could get away from them fast. Here's Miguel Vargas to the plate now, as he will go down. Nope, that is not going to be a strikeout. An oddball little clip that I threw in there, I guess. John Means does get the strikeout later on, though, and that's going to finish off the top of the third. An excellent job by John Means. It's been 3 really good innings. As we go top 4 now, Jared Kelenic stands in and he goes down swinging. Hoppy to first, and it's 2 away here in the 4th. John Means, 5 strikeouts. As here's Ronald Acuna to the plate now. Here's the 2-2, and Acuna's going to hit this one deep to left center field. This one's off the wall. Trout fields it, gets it in. And John Means, I'm pretty sure earlier in the postseason, was like a couple of outs away from a no-hitter. He was working on a perfect game up to that point, and he gets Matt Olson looking. It's strike number 3, and it's been 4 really good innings by John Means. As we go bottom 4 now, 2 away for Sean Skinner. He's 1 for 1 on the day. Here's the pitch from Hackenberg, and Skinner will watch ball 3. Here comes the full count. The pitch from Hackenberg, and Skinner goes down swinging at the slider. That ends off the 4th inning. Score still 4-0. The Angels leading in this one. As we go top 5, 2 away, and Murphy hits this one down the line. It's a fair ball. Moniak trying to get it in quickly, as that will hold Sean Murphy to just a single, but a runner on here for the Braves. Orlando Arcia steps in now. The 2-2 from Means, and he goes down swinging. John Means, what a day. 5 ridiculous innings, only allowing 2 hits. As we go bottom 5 now, 3-2, the pitch inside, and Trout watches it for ball 4. Runner on with 1 away for the Angels here in the 5th inning, and they'll make a change. Alex Wood coming in. He's pitched in 6 innings here in the postseason, and he faces Alec Boehm, who hits this one to center field. This one's hit well, and it's gone. Home run, Alec Boehm. His 2nd of the postseason and his 1st in the World Series. And the Angels now lead 6-0. And the offense has just started to dominate out of nowhere. I mean, you could say it's out of nowhere, but look who we played so far in the postseason. The Guardians had a really good pitching staff. The Twins had a really good pitching staff. The Astros, not so much. We did pretty well offensively in that 2-game series. But this Braves pitching staff, other than Spencer Strider, is not really that great. As we go top 6 now, Michael Harris will reach on a base hit as Jared Kelenic comes to the plate and hits this one up the middle. So the Braves with back-to-back base hits and maybe a little bit of momentum here in the 6th inning. And Ronald Acuna, one of your best players, is coming to the plate now with only 1 away. Here's the 1-2. Hit to Rengifo. He fields it, flips to second, Skinner to first, and Acuna is in there safely. So that's runners on the corners now with 2 away for Matt Olson, who hits this one, and Matt Olson picks up yet again another RBI. And the Braves are on the board 6-1. They need some more of that. And we're going to make a change ourselves. Jimmy Herget will come in now. He's pitched in 7 innings here in the postseason. He faces Albies, and the slurve is just disgusting. As that finishes off the top half of the 6th. The Angels lead by 5, but Matt Olson cuts into the lead. Here's Patrick Wisdom to the plate now, as Wisdom will chop this one to Arcia, and he can't field it cleanly. And Patrick Wisdom will reach on what I would presume to be an error. It is. As Nolan Shanuel comes to the plate now, he's 1 for 2 on the day, and he's going to hit this one to Arcia, and he can't make the play again. Runners on 1st and 2nd now with nobody away, and the Angels offense is looking for some more runs. Here's Austin Hayes now, as he's going to hit this one to center field. Michael Harris doesn't really have to move all that much. Wisdom's going to tag up. No, he's heading back to second. He thought about it, as Sean Skinner stands in now. Skinner hits this one up the middle, and Arcia makes the play. Albies to first, and Skinner's in there safely. And now you got to think about, well, we know what Sean Skinner likes to do, as he's taking off first pitch, and he is in there safely. Sean Skinner, man, I'm telling you, he might break a record for the most stolen bases in a World Series. As here's Luis Rengifo now, 2 in scoring position, and he's not going to be able to get him across, as they will strand 2, and that'll finish off the 6th inning. Jimmy Herget still on the mound, 1-2 to Austin Riley, and he goes down swinging at the slider, 1 away. This Braves offense has not been able to hit off of this Angels pitching staff, but nobody really has been able to here in the postseason as Bohm makes the play. And the Angels are 6 outs away from going up 3-1 in the series and having an opportunity to win it all in Game 5. As we go top 8, 1 out, Michael Harris at the plate, 2-2, and Harris will hit this one up the middle. Skinner makes the play going to his left, and Michael Harris is called safe at first. Now an opportunity to potentially challenge this one, and when you look at the replay, Michael Harris is in there safely. We're going to opt not to challenge this one. It's another base hit for the leadoff man. Kelenic hits this one. It's past Bohm, and it's a base hit. And it's back-to-back base hits for the Braves. And with this part of the lineup coming up, we're going to bring in Ben Joyce. He's a flamethrower out there on the mound. The 3-2. It's 101 and a strikeout of Ronald Acuna. But this man right here has the ability to really turn a game around. As Olsen hits this one to Shanuel, who knocks it down, flips to Joyce, and makes the play. Angels 3 outs away from winning Game 4. As we go top 9, Ozzie Albies hits this one to right field. Moniak ranging back to the warning track, and he will make the play for the first out. 2 outs to go for the Angels. Austin Riley to the plate now. Chops this one to Rengifo, who throws the first one away. Or one more to go, I should say. 2 away for the Angels. Sean Murphy stands in. Full count. Murphy hits this one to center field. Trout moves to his right and makes the play. The Angels have won Game 4. And they are now 1 win away from winning the World Series. This pitching staff for the Angels is just top-notch. The bullpen, other than Caleb Ferguson, let's make that very clear. Caleb Ferguson, no. But the bullpen is really good. And the starting pitchers are really good. 2 hits for Alec Bohm in this game. 2 hits for Nolan Shanuel. Home run for Alec Bohm as Austin Hayes also had a double. And then Sean Skinner with 8 stolen bases here in the postseason. He had 2 in this game right here. And look at the pitching. Jimmy Herget was really good. Ben Joyce was really good. And then John Means was spectacular. Heading into Game 5, we are at home with an opportunity to win it all in front of these Los Angeles fans. And as it stands right now, Fernando Guillen will have an opportunity to be the starting pitcher in what we hope is the final game of this series. And when I say this series, I mean the World Series and I mean the Angels series. We're up 3-1. The only thing that we can't do is pull a Golden State or a Cleveland Guardians. If we do that, you guys will hate me forever. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe. And I will see you guys in Game 5 where we look to win it all. And I'll see you guys there. See ya.